And welcome back to Bitcoin Advisors channel. My name is Chris, bringing it to you here from Westlake Village, California. Another beautiful, bright, sunny day out there. And it is Wednesday. It is the middle of the week. We know Thursday is typically the green day for crypto. What else is the million-dollar question? Are we going to hit 25,000 first or 32,000 first? And I would say the daily Stokes are going to give it away. The indicator to rule them all. And we've had downside pressure all the way since this cross down here. Coming back on March 23rd. March 23rd. Horrible day. Horrible day. Let's get into kind of what could be goosing the odds and the favors of the bulls or the bears. And we were talking about it yesterday. We wanted to see a close over 28,600. That is now moved down to 28,458 for spot price action. And generally speaking, the volatility expansion here, we did not get down to critical low levels, but we're low enough. So expansion will be defined as above 25 percentile. The next expansion on the daily volatility should get the next 20% move. And the Stokes are generally going to get the momentum or the direction of the trade. So that is the momentum indicator. That is the volatility indicator. And what you will notice is there is just several drives of bearish divergence building on the daily, but won't be confirmed unless we get a daily closure back below 26,954. I do believe that there is going to be some liquidity lying up here at 29,285, right? So if people are shorting the market, they're putting their stop above the prior wick range wicks there, their stop loss. So if you're short, essentially a bunch of buys will get activated and probably shoot the price up to that, next range high coming in probably around 32,000, the top side of the mean band. Now, on the other side of that, if people are long, well, their stops are going to be here, and that'll activate the shorts, the short positions. Essentially, driving the price down to that green 55 at 25,218. So what does the more prudent trader do? Well, you wait for, to short the higher high or to buy the higher low, in my opinion. That's the more conservative thing to do. Economic data did come out today. Balance of trade lowered. Negative 75 billion. So bearish for the dollar. S&P Global PMI at 52. Lower than expected, bearish for the dollar. ISM non-manufacturer business activity, I don't care about that. Non-manufacturing PMI, so all above 50, and I think generally that says the economy is growing. Bad for the dollar. So dollar is getting a little volatile move up here actually recently, so I don't know what that is all about, because most of the news came out bearish for the dollar. This is the only green thing for the dollar today. Let's just check in there on the dollar. And almost heading down to our target. The bounce is being seen more notably on the shorter term time frames, as over the 15, the last hour, the dollar rallied up pretty good. 40, about a half a point. And vice versa, Bitcoin did come down over the last hour, probably 1.5, so 3 times that. So is there a little confluence coming back into the market as the dollar goes up, risk assets go down? I do think potentially there's a short-term bounce back up to 28,500, but in kind of a bounce here that does not get back above 28,595. I'm looking for more downside pressure. So in general, I think we're kind of in this sideways choppy market, a big consolidation. And as I kind of drew it out before, I wouldn't be surprised to see something like this where we come down here below the prior wick and then grab all the liquidity and run it back to the upside. Something like that. My first major target off of this consolidation, let's look at spot price, since most people are trading the spot prices. Yeah, that does imply that target right up here at 29,421. Unless we get some big economic news, either bearish for the dollar starts to really keel over, or bullish for the dollar. I do expect some more sideways chop in here, and that should give the altcoins the ability to breathe a little bit. We will check in on those. And so first major target to the upside is there, and first major target to the downside is here. Something I have been noticing here is that the moves to the downside are getting more swift as the time goes by. So just something to be aware of. And what else do we want to see? Hey, the VIX is finally popping back up here after coming down to a low level. As you can see, stocks, when the VIX goes up, typically stocks go down. The S&P putting in a little top there on the daily time frame. So S&P down 0.5 point, NASDAQ leading the market to the downside, and Dow Jones is holding it up right now. Again, kind of going over the altcoin rally, hopes and dreams, any kind of a U.S., the tether dominance, if we can close a daily back below 6.68%, that'll be good enough for me. Bitcoin dominance, certainly, as we mentioned, kind of playing out some more downside. We want to see a daily closure below this level. That'll also goose the favor in the odds of the altcoins. And then ETH Bitcoin chart is finally breaking out, and that is why we saw Ethereum almost come up to $2,000. $2,000. I believe the high on this wick was at 1940. So Ethereum starting to make the push, and we do have the volatility, expansion already happening on Ethereum, kind of goosing my favor for some more upside there on Ethereum. Let's check in on Matic. Matic. We did say, hey, look, we're looking for the breakout, but we're coming into a perfect sell region there, and it looks like the benefit of the sellers off the green 55 is starting to come to fruition there. And so Matic putting in a sell, APT putting in the same sell right off the green 55. And maybe she does want to come back and actually officially test this trend line. I'd love to see that for some more confluence. Near, another one putting in the sell off the green 55 on the daily. Low volatility, pretty nice play there. We'll cross down below 191. Phantom looking more bullish than the rest there. Was up 6% today at one point. DYDX also looking more bullish than the rest. GMX looking really bullish, really healthy. I like this one. Kind of getting the opposite signal, the buy off the green 55 on the daily time frame. We're also coming off extremely low volatility here for GMX. I do like this one for... it's already pretty much gotten back to the top side of the range, and could we go for one more green candle to the upside? Perhaps yes, and do an official test of the range high, coming in at 84.49. I would like that. I think that's going to be it for me. Total market cap, does need to get above this critical region at 1.18 trillion to get back to the top side of the range at 1.32. Remember, total market cap got all the way up to $3 trillion last year. Good job, crypto. Can't wait to see that continue, that trend continue. And yeah, let's just be out, on the watch for the stock market kind of playing out some downside as we've been suspecting, a bit of a bull trap on these risk assets. But lastly, I'll check in on the dollar. Did not get an official test of the bottom side trend line. Also putting in a sell on what time frame? I think it's the hourly time frame. Yep. So after being away from the green 55 for a long time on the US dollar, I would expect some selling pressure here to get started. But that's pretty much it out of me today, guys. Hope you guys have a blessed and highly favored day. I'll bring back some more crypto news tomorrow. Don't forget, like and subscribe and get our daily updates. Help the channel get pushed forward in the algorithms. I appreciate it, guys. Take care.